But sometimes in the truly catastrophic events with catastrophic errors, sometimes there are professional consequences. That does happen. Or when that happens too many times, and maybe it is more of a signal that you do need to look at your skill set, because we know that bad things do happen, right? So that has to be attended to. But for the most part, for most of us, 1 or 2 lawsuits is really not going to be any kind of a game changer for our careers. Now, the other part of your question was, what's the worst thing that can happen?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, again, we're talking about the catastrophe, right? So there are so many lawsuits that are either settled or go away. I started off by saying that half of them turn into no pay cases, or where you're dropped. It doesn't happen instantly. It's going to be years before you get any kind of an outcome, right? But the grand majority of the time, you are going to be just fine, right? Okay, there's a settlement and you're in the data bank. I just went through this whole lengthy thing of like, okay, everybody's in the data bank, right? There's a lot of people in the data bank. Don't feel bad about that. Now, if you go to trial, it's because people believe in your care. Unlike other things, like if you're on trial as a criminal, even though you're supposed to be presumed innocent, a lot of times you're there because they've amassed enough evidence that they feel like they have a really strong case against you. When you're going to trial as a medical defendant, it is because the insurance company, your experts, everybody has looked at this care and felt like, nope, what we did here is defensible. It met or exceeded the standard of care. And we can talk more about what standard of care is. But this person acted reasonably, and perhaps something happened that we didn't want to happen, but their care was reasonable in this case, and we're going to fight that.
Yeah.
The physician wins there the grand majority of the time, but once in a while they lose. And that's where everybody sort of puts the fear around that. Because if there is a large verdict, will I be in the newspaper? You might. That's true. Is there a chance that I will be held responsible for these assets? There is a small chance, a very small chance. It is extraordinarily rare.